We're back, and let's see if I'm actually tabbed into the game. And as my suspicion, I think we were correct in saying that we are going to get. Ooh, I don't think we have the C63. We do have the regular one, but I don't think we have the touring one. That is actually going to be quite interesting. Okay. So before we do anything else, let's actually jump in and buy this. I don't know if it's... Okay, it is fairly cool. I mean, it's 1 credit. It's not gonna hurt. Did it apply to that car though? It's not that bad, but... A duck. We can't afford the duck though. Ah, that's sad. Anyway, let's jump over to this section. Think maybe silver placement or something like that. I don't really care too much. Gold, okay. At least get some prestige tickets. That's good, that's good. I don't even know what we can enter with. Because this week is the Bugatti 1 edition, whatever that's called. Okay, we can enter with whatever. Is that so? Dude, I would love to enter... Let's enter with the Apollo. We haven't had that in one this far. By the way, I didn't end up buying the Porsche. I don't know. I didn't feel like putting the money into it. Somebody else actually registered the Apollo. That one looks really similar to mine. Okay. We are in the first day, so these are just the basic ones or recent ones. Okay, somebody did a yellow Apollo. Kind of lava Apollo, the purple Apollo with red interior, blue Apollo. Okay, so I thought I was gonna be quite unique with putting the Apollo up. No. And again, I don't know how this one is winning, but yeah. Let's bumper one by just doing that. Okay, I somehow already done that. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of Apollos. Rimac. Very interesting GTR. This one, I always forget what it's called. Tempesta. Okay, now it's a M5. Ooh, okay, the new R8. I'm actually gonna give that a vote, I feel like. And the new R8. Are there that many new R8s? Interesting. Okay, let's I'm losing focus here. So let's jump over here. Just claim this real quick. Claim reward, bam. Claim reward, bam. There are a lot of good rewards in this. Okay, activities, and then we jump over to the summit. So I'm just gonna have bronze here, I think. Yeah. A bit of XP, not too bad. Okay, now we can actually see. I mean, yeah, we have everything for this, so that's gonna be all well and good. Now, let's see. Get your Bugatti Veyron Edition 1. You can grab your reward by playing the first event of this week's summit, which is really cool in my opinion. It's an interesting way to do it. Like, I've talked about this many times before. I'm a bit skeptical about the way of giving people old summit cars. I don't necessarily like it that much, but you know, it is what it is. It is a really cool car though. Ghost is not available, okay. We do have nitrous available. no map, which is a big problem for me. I tend to not use the map, to be fair. So we'll see how this goes. And I also usually tend to send it a bit too hard even with the map on. So this is gonna be interesting to see if we can actually keep it on track this time. Might actually have to focus up in order to do that, but oh god. Tap the brakes, tap the brakes. Okay. I wouldn't say it's a problem, but I don't remember this course. It might also be a new one. I suspect it's an older one. Yeah, that was a really bad corner by me. I do think the Veyron looks... It looks slightly weird from behind. From the front it looks alright. Now this is widened as well. Kind of gives it a very different look. Because it doesn't look like this stock, obviously, but a wide body Veyron, yeah, it looks incredibly weird. From the side, I do like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it overall, but it looks... I don't know what it looks like. A UFO, maybe, from the rear. And that is what I'm talking about. Now, I did manage to fix that. But I have a big tendency to just send it off the course when I have the ability to. Okay, so this part I do recognize. I don't know if I recognize it from this race though. This might be a mix and match between different races. But I am quite knowledgeable about this part. More than this, I don't know. Dude, I like this map so much. I know how Hawaii was a huge speculation even before the game released. Just because it is US based and they've done the US this far, you know. I don't feel like they could have done US one more time without people getting upset, basically. So Hawaii was definitely a really good choice. Kind of sounded like I was gonna say something bad about it, but I honestly really like the map. I think a lot of people were expecting like Japan or something. Which would have been cool. I think Ivory Tower would have done great with that. They did do a playlist about like the Japan playlist. But I think this is such a different scenery to what we're usually accommodated to. Like, sure, you have Mexico in Forza Horizon, but it's still not, isn't like, it's not the same. We've had Australia, but I feel like Ivory Tower does it different. And it's not to say that that different is bad, because I actually like that difference. I don't know. It's just such a dense map and like actually fun to drive through. I'm not gonna say that 50% of my hours played in this game is free roam, but I do have a fair bit of free roam driving in this game because it's just so pleasant to jump in a car and just drive around. Which brings me over to my next point, that I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video or something like that, that I'm actually looking to buy a wheel now. Granted, I think I'm gonna start off with the Logitech, the G29, and then we'll see later on. If I feel like moving up from that, I can definitely do so. I think the Mosa R3 bundle is a really good price one. Now, granted, it's kind of out of what I want to spend on a wheel currently before I've decided if I do enjoy it or not. And that is kind of, I know that's a better like bang for your buck, but it's also 500 bucks, whilst I can now get the G29 for 200, which is about the lowest that it's been here. Or rather, when it goes on sale, that is usually what it goes down to. Now, granted, we don't get that on sale a lot, so it's like from 300 bucks to 200 bucks. And I also feel like that's a sum where if I put that on G29 now, if I decide in a year that I want to upgrade, I could potentially do that. But it's also kind of dependent on how the S5 wants to cooperate with me. But we'll see, we'll see. I am really really excited for a wheel, and it would be a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, and the winter is coming up, so it kind of makes sense to buy one now. That there is gonna be a lot more sitting inside. I don't know. I had a plan to take up snowboarding this winter. I've done a like I've been skiing all my life on. I'm not talking about this regular skiing, but I'm talking about like pisting and stuff like that. And it's been fun, but I just last like 3 years I haven't done it, and I feel like if I'm gonna get back to actually doing that stuff, I gotta move over to snowboard. Dude, this is a really long race. I do think it's nice though. It is a really good race. So I didn't expect it to be this long. Got 8% left, so I'm guessing it's about 10 minutes. A bit less maybe. Maybe 9. Now granted, I'm not really aiming for platinum this summit, because like I don't think the platinum reward is actually worth it at all. It is like a anniversary underglow, and to be completely honest, now I do remember this race, by the way. But yeah, I don't see the value in that underglow. Like actually don't. So I think we're gonna aim for gold, and that is probably about it. So yeah, about 9 minutes. I do remember the ending on the church, so I do remember this race. I don't know. 111k, that's not bad. Okay, rewards obtained. We can now do the rest of these, which is really nice. Let's just quickly jump over. We now have the car available to us. And with that, we can also put a livery on it, which I think we might do. The Billionaire Club, that is actually kind of cool. Oh, okay, I do like that one. That one is clean. So is that one. Dude, people have actually done really good. I think I spoke too soon. Honestly, it doesn't look horrendous. Ooh. Okay, I do like this one. This one is good as well. 23k. I'm gonna do it just because I can, but damn, that's expensive. Should we also just put... Let's do that. I don't know if that's gonna fit the car very well, but switch parts with that, and we now have fully upgraded Varian Edition 1.
All good to resume our progression on this playlist. Next
Uh,
activity, set it and let's go.
Okay. Dude, it's so dark. Hold on. Let's get a better view of this. So here it is, our new... Oh, dude, it's so damaged. Hold on. Why is it so damaged? I haven't driven it. Am I dumb? Okay. Okay, there we go. Get some light on that. Yeah, I do like the color on it. I do think it matches the gold very well with some kind of navy blue kind of stuff. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to go and grab this for yourselves, just do the race. You'll get it. Nice and easy. It took about 9 minutes, so it's not bad. Even like 9 minutes to get this car, I feel like it's worth. Do I think it's the right way to go, giving people like old platinum cars for free? No, but what am I gonna do? I can't stop it. So nice car. It is a good car nonetheless, so be happy with it. And in the next one, we are gonna jump in and do the rest of the summit, hopefully. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a good one, guys. I'm out. Bye bye.